Welcome to Plaid Lattes. In today's video, we will be making egg splat soup, which is very different and non-authentic to egg drop soup. If that's something you want to see, then do not adjust your screen. So egg splat soup was invented by my mom when I was maybe 7, maybe. She was like, I don't know what to make for dinner. We have ramen, mushrooms, and eggs at home, and she stopped off and picked up tiny shrimp. And it just became what we made. However, now Mom knows she's allergic to MSG, which is in pretty much all packaged ramen soups, and we don't eat gluten. So this is the gluten-free, MSG-free, and in all reality, low sodium and higher protein version of egg splat soup. We'll get to the cooking in just a second. Okay, so first we have our chicken broth going. I also have a couple of chicken broth ice cubes because I realized I wouldn't have quite enough liquid. And then, one of the greatest things about this easy recipe is you don't have to pre-cook your mushrooms. You just pop them into boil. Normally I saute my mushrooms for the flavor, but for this it's not really necessary. So you're just gonna pop them in. Make sure they're submerged so they can start cooking. I also have the secondary pot here going, since this is gluten-free for our gluten-free ramen. I don't like cooking it in the pot with everything else. I like to cook it separate. I'm also, while I'm at this though, gonna pop in my Better Than Bouillon, which is gluten-free. This one is. Make sure you double check your ingredients. Just a nice tablespoon just to add to the flavor. This is nice bone broth, but you just want to add, and then grab that. Whether water's about to boil, grab a clean spoon, and if you can get garlic and ginger paste, or just garlic, or whichever works best for you, just to add. Put a nice bit in there to add the flavor, since we're not putting in the other kind of ramen seasoning packet. Now I'm going to cover this and let my mushrooms cook down a bit. And at the same time, I'm going to put in 3 ramen cakes, 1 for each person, into my other pot. Alright, so my ramen's done. I'm going to take my lid off of my mushrooms, which have cooked down. And then, not normally, but we had some imitation crab in the fridge, and to get used up, why not add it? Just add some extra protein. Always double check your imitation crab package to make sure that it is gluten-free. And then, of course, the best part is the shrimp. I couldn't find baby shrimp, so they are just regular shrimp chopped up a little bit. Give that a nice stir. And that's just heating through. Does not take long at all. I think the thing that takes the longest is just boiling. Sometimes, I don't know why, but, well, it's that watch pot never boils. So when you're waiting for something to come to a boil, of course it takes 3 times longer than normal. And then, once all that's cooked, you're gonna take your, this is just what I had the broth in, that's why it's a giant measuring cup. I did 3 eggs, and then whisk it with my magic whisk. And then just pour it in. And just keep it warm till you're ready to serve. So I'm going to turn it all the way down. Ready to go. Easy peasy. Egg splat soup. Kent has this. Alright, so I have ladled it up. I will, of course, write down the recipe below. Tamari, which is gluten-free. Give it a little stir. Chip really wants it because of the fish in it. You can't have it because of the garlic and ginger. But I'll, of course, do an overshot for the cover photo. I don't think that's what it's called. I've been doing this for a while, so I don't know what it's called. Well, you have your shrimp. This one has imitation crab, you have egg in it, mushrooms, and of course gluten-free ramen. Get it at Costco if you can. If you know someone who has a Costco membership, you get so much better bang for your buck. And definitely don't necessarily follow the directions because sometimes the directions are a little off. And Mom is gonna give this a taste and tell me
It's lava.
it's fine. It's worth it. I can get, trying to get noodles on a spoon when you don't have your glasses on.
That's good.
Yeah, I know.
It's okay.
I'm trying to get shrimp and noodles on the spoon. Okay, you know what? There's essence of noodle. Chip's gonna taste with Mom. It's fine.
Broth is perfect.
Yep.
Mm.
Not too salty. MSG free.
Kitten free.
Kitten free. Gluten free. And super simple. It comes together in like 15 minutes. The longest it takes is for your stuff to come to a boil. Till next time, stay caffeinated, stay cozy.